Darlings, I have something in front of me that's going to blow your mind. If you love Arabian fragrances, but also finest things in life, this is gonna be right up your alley. And I feel like this is a release that we all needed. It's not repetitive. It has its own twist. It has its own magic. And it's one of my favorite fragrance, DNA. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the newest release of Nusuk. By the way, Riffs and Nusuk, those two sister brands, are going strong with amazing releases. I just reviewed Momento for you. If you haven't watched it, I don't know where you've been, but I'm gonna leave a link for you if you're interested, because this is like the best Arabian Tonka interpretation. And if you do not know, Arabian Tonka is like my favorite tried and true ride or die fragrance. And now they have released something that is also my tried and true ride or die DNA. And that is Fawah. But caution, there are two different Fawahs. This one is the new one. It's in the silver packaging and it is the midnight edition. All right, there's another one that's been around for a while already and it is black and gold, and it has nothing to do with this one. So please keep that in mind when you browse online looking for it. Of course, I'm going to link it below for you, but please keep in mind this is the midnight edition in the silver box, and the bottle is also silver. So let me show you the bottle. And now this is a bottle, okay? It's very sleek, very simple, but to many might be considered a masculine looking bottle. And I wanna, you know, just say it to all the girls watching me, all women watching me, do not be like not very into this because of the bottle, because this is far from a typical masculine scent. This is for me unisex leaning feminine, and this is a fragrance that has the most perfect DNA of all time for me, because this is the DNA that Hermès Ambre Narguilé has. This is the DNA that Parfums de Marly OAJAN has. This is the DNA that Boucheron Ambre de l'Alexandrie has, and I love that fragrance. You guys know I've talked about it so much. This is also the DNA that Breco Fawah has, and also it is a little bit similar to, where did I put it? Where did I put you? Right here. It is also a little bit similar to Kayali Invite Only Amber 23, which, if you guys again do not know already, it's probably my favorite Kayali. And with this difference that in here you have chocolate and some nutty notes, and also oud that is used in here. It's a little bit too dry for some people, and not everybody loves it because of that. For me, it's perfect. But if you were bothered by that drier oud that's in Kayali, then you don't have that here. You're good to go. This is mainly a gorgeous, deep, luxurious, regal amber vanilla fragrance that is warm, spicy, that is very sweet. Again, it is unisex, and it's definitely marketed as unisex, but it is, to me, considering the fragrances I wear on a daily basis, like Breco Fawah and that Kayali, it is definitely feminine leaning. Even though, you know, Parfums de Marly OAJAN is considered to be a masculine part of the line, for me it's more feminine. It's just too vanilla, too sweet. very cinnamony. I love such fragrances on me, okay? I would dare saying that Harriet, being also very unisex and very sweet, maybe a little bit more masculine than OAJAN. That is to my nose, to my preference. So for me, such fragrances are definitely feminine leaning. Even though they do have a masculine / unisex undertone, they're not your fufulala, as my friend Aisha says usually. They're not your fufulala, candy, flirty, floral fragrances. No, this is a deep vanilla amber. But still, for me, this leans feminine, okay? I think that it only depends on your nose. For some, it might lean masculine. However, it's so sweet that I don't know. I don't know. This is just my opinion, okay? It's great for everyone. If you're a guy liking such scent profile that I mentioned, you know, Hermes, Parfum de Marly, Breco, then you will love this, okay? Because it is very, very similar, very much on par with all these fragrances I mentioned for a fraction of the price. For a fraction of the price. I think that Marly and Hermes are the most expensive out of all of them. Whereas Breco is a little bit less expensive. However, this is even sweeter. So, I mean, is it? For me, okay, this one maybe has more dates. This one maybe has more dates and more honey. And this one has more cinnamon vanilla. Yeah. This one has more cinnamon vanilla. So if you love cinnamon in your fragrances, then you will absolutely adore it. Also, what I get from time to time in this fragrance is like a heliotropy / cherry-esque facet, similar to the one that we have in Rouge Smoking from BDK. So again, this is a very, very complex fragrance. I don't have the exact note structure in front of me. I've looked everywhere, but it's not released yet. This fragrance is being released as we speak. So you probably can get it as you're watching this video. But the note structure at the time I'm recording, I don't know yet. However, I am absolutely certain there is a lot of cinnamon, there is a lot of vanilla, probably tonka as well, and for sure amber. I can also count on some honey in here, maybe a little bit of tobacco. All in all, is absolutely stunning. And again, I do get that cherry-esque vibe that's a little bit powdery, so I'm thinking maybe heliotrope. But either way, this is such a gorgeous fragrance. It's to die for, okay? It's just to die for. For me, this is like, this had a baby with Hermes Ambre Narguilé. It also has that beautiful cinnamony apple almost like feel to it, just like OAJAN from Parfums de Marly. So getting this, you're getting pretty much the best of all those fragrances in one. It's absolutely stunning. It lasts so well. I've tested it on myself a couple of times, and I've tested it on my boyfriend throughout the whole day a couple of times. So it took me way over a week to make a final assessment about this, and I must say it projects amazingly. It has moderate plus to strong projection, and the sillage is also amazing. It fills up the room for sure. The lasting power at the moment, I've had it for around 2 weeks, I think. The lasting power of it is phenomenal. At the moment, I get 9 to 10 hours, and it's a new scent. It's a new batch, so I'm pretty sure it will get even better as it maturates. You know, the air is already in here, so we can sit back, relax, and wait for magic to happen. Even though the magic's already here, and you really don't need more than this longevity and this sillage and this projection that it provides. You really do not need any more, but it probably will get even better. So yeah, if you love warm, spicy, seductive, sexy amber vanillas with a lot of cinnamon and probably some other spices, this is a warm, spicy scent. It's perfect for date nights. It's gonna be perfect for nights out. It's gonna be perfect for dinners, for, you know, sexy encounters with your loved one. Because for me, this is a very, very sensual scent. It's very, very sensual. Also, I think it's definitely better when it's a little bit colder outside. I think that's when it shines the most because it's very enveloping and the spices show the most when it's a bit, you know, cooler. So I think that's the best time to wear it now. Early spring, spring evenings, and then early autumn and winter and full-on autumn, of course. I missed the middle, but you get what I'm saying. Just a bit of a cooler weather, not high heat, because this is a very, very warm, very potent, and very, very ambery, vanillic scent. So they kind of need some cold to cut through them. It's amazing. For me, it's 10 out of 10. This is exactly what I needed personally on Arabian's market, because I have been eyeing the fragrances that I've been mentioning, like OAJAN from Marley and Ambre Narguilé for the longest time. Hermes is so hard to find and it's so expensive, and so is Marley. It's accessible where I live very much, but it's so expensive and I never see it on sale. That particular scent, I never see it on sale. I will now probably skip them altogether because I have that. I have that, and I am more than happy to wear it on its own. I am more than happy to mix it with straightforward vanillas, with things like Kayali to even amp up the woodiness and the sweetness of the perfume. You have so many options with this, so many options. Even though it is a complex scent, it mixes extremely well with probably many things that you already have in your collection. It will mix extremely well with a cherry scent. No matter the cherry that you have, it will mix probably phenomenal. Even with my own fragrance that I created, Venom of Love from NAVITUS, yes. So, you know, it's a great standalone scent, but it also gives you a massive variety of options to layer it with. If you want it to be even more feminine, even more sweet, then go with a nice vanilla or a cherry. If you're a guy and you want it to be more masculine, I would highly suggest amping it up with fragrances that contain a lot of sandalwood and cardamom. Then you're gonna be absolutely in love, and it's gonna really, really shine on men's skin even more. So for me, this is an absolute banger. I know I've seen a couple of reviews here and there from my friends online, and they all love it. No matter if they're guys or women, they all love it. So I think it's a common denominator. Love towards it is a common denominator. This scent is a banger. It's truly a banger. And again, if you are a lady, do not be afraid of the slightly masculine leaning packaging because it has nothing to do with the scent. It truly doesn't. You know, it's kind of the same issue with Liam Gray from Latafa that smells like Gris Charnel. The bottle is slightly similar. It's very chrome, it's very male looking, but the fragrance is completely unisex. Same with this. So don't be afraid of the looks of the bottle. It's the juice that matters, and the juice is absolutely fantastic. And of course, the box that it comes in is also beautiful. You also get the authenticity plaque in here. And don't forget that this is the midnight edition of Fawah. This is not the original Fawah. So yeah, It has a nice bed as well. You get the gist. Very, very cool, luxurious looking packaging. I have nothing to complain about. I love this to bits, so I really, really hope you try it and enjoy it too, because comparing to those super expensive fragrances that I referred in this video, this is pennies, literally pennies. And even though RIVS and Nusuk, the brands are very inexpensive, they really do not compromise on the quality of scents and the longevity and the strength of the oils. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love them so much and I cannot wait to explore even more. But yeah, Momento, phenomenal release, brand new one, and now we have this. Is it too much good happening in my life? Probably, but I'm very, very happy and very grateful. So I'm gonna go and have fun with my Fawah, and you guys can also enjoy it. I will link it below. Many people asked me in my Momento video, what's up with the USA shipping? Can you provide something for US citizens so we have good access to RIVS and Nusuk? I am solving this with the management team of RIVS and Nusuk, so I will do my best to help you guys out. And if I get my hands on a proper link, proper store that's legit and good for you, I will of course link it for you in the description box below. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next one. Bye.